we finally have the official pictures of the Narrative Gundam C equipment pack. And obviously with this one, as you see, it comes with a psycho frame-like clear parts, so it looks kind of great in a way. Well, at least now they give two clear parts for the eyes, so when it comes to the different forms, you get a different parts for the eyes. But that's not really what we're going to talk about in this video. I think there's something a little bit more interesting we talk about, and that is the custom build of the Narrative Gundam from Mr. Riner San all the way from Japan. Wow, it may look simple, but wow, we were actually quite blown away by his use of the simple different color scheme to make his design his own.
The thing that blew us over, and he even addressed a lot of the issues that a lot of the Gunpla builders have. The Narrative Gundam is very lanky. Again, it's supposed to be an unfinished mobile suit that's explored in the movie, anime, lore, whatever. But he definitely addressed those issues by building his own customs, adding all these extra armor bits, and it looks much more complete compared to what Bandai is releasing, and that's a good thing what he's doing, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, Abizul. A lot of people will say like, wow, this kid looks so bare, right? The exposed thigh, the exposed arms, where are the armors? I mean, obviously, if you've seen the movie, which we have not, accordingly, it's supposed to be a test mode, right? So it is meant to be a NMI electronics. You're supposed to be keep testing the unit to see how they can make the cycle frame better or the armor better. So at least Riner San has managed to address all the concerns about the missing mobile. The armor for the arm,
the shoulder,
for the thighs. But he does more than that, right? There's some different changes and different parts that Kid Bash has used, which especially if you look at the armor as well, it looks coming from Banshee. But the color scheme itself, man, it's so simple, but it looks very, very slick, very, very classy.
A very evil version of the narrative.
Yeah.
Just
so
like, pretty much like when the unicorn had the Banshee, right?
That's true. So for me, hey, I would definitely want to have this in 1/100 scale, but maybe for now I will be more than happy to get a 1/144 scale custom of this. I'll probably need to get someone to custom and commission make this for me, but I wouldn't know the actual color scheme that he has used. But Riner San, thank you so much for sharing your work with us. We really appreciate sharing your complete work, because it looks really, really badass.
And he was kind enough to show us all of his not much of the process, but a close detailed look of if you want to customize your own when you get your narrative version. And it can be done using some simple part swapping and maybe a little bit of plamo plate here and there, just for you to want to customize and bulk up your narrative Gundam. And we have to say thank you for sharing this with us.
Yeah, so thank you, Riner San, and for those of you who are trying to look at more in detail, just pause at any time on the video and see how he actually does it step by step on all the close-up, right? On other news, and I think that's probably one of the most exciting news that we've heard for the whole 2018, is Netflix is actually going to be releasing a Pacific Rim anime in 2019.
What?
Yes! So we don't know exactly whether this is going to be, after the first or second movie, but the storyline is going to be about these two brothers and sisters where they are forced to take over an abandoned Jaeger suit and fighting kaijus along their adventure to find their parents. So it comes in a place where the world has already been destroyed by the kaijus, and they're trying to find their lost parents by using an abandoned Jaeger.
So has Netflix shared us what the animation style would look like? Is it classic anime or in CG, kind of like their upcoming Ultraman anime?
Well, not much has been shared other than that they're going to be releasing an anime in 2019. But at least the good news is, hey, because anime and mecha,
they go hand in hand.
Go hand in hand, right? And with Netflix releasing Evangelion, Ultraman, and everything else under the sun that they can possibly do in anime line, I think it was a great natural fit for them to release Pacific Rim for 2019. But what I'm most excited about is, hey, is there going to be new Jaeger designs that are going to be revealed?
Yeah, especially for toy companies, this is the time to bank in for licensing and sell it to us.
Yeah. Because most of the animes and the new story Netflix exclusive has been based on already existing IPs and designs, right? We have not seen any merchandise coming out from Netflix. This could be the first one.
Are you sure? Not the Ultraman?
No, Ultraman is already been done by Subaraya, by Kotobukiya, Bandai, so
right.
they're already be doing it, right? So we'll be quite excited to see what will be the new Jaeger suit design that's going to be coming from this anime. I will be quite disappointed if they reuse the old Jaeger from the first and second movie.
I don't think for cost cutting, but like you said, I would really love to see their personal designs for their own anime, and I think for fans as well. Other than the movies and comics, we have not gotten much of Pacific Rim, other than the movies that came out early this year or mid this year.
2018 has been a long year, but what do you think of the second movie though?
I was hyped when the trailers came out. When I walked out the theater, I was kind of, well, I'm glad I wasted my money.
I have to say, I agree with you. I was kind of disappointed with the second movie as well. The Jaeger design was not inspiring.
No,
I would say that they were trying to push too much on storyline instead of fight with the kaijus.
The Jaeger design in the sequel basically is a generic robot. Their armaments are okay. We're gonna give you a gun. You just carry the gun for the whole movie. You're gonna carry a sword. You're gonna carry a sword the whole movie, which is unlike the original Jaegers that came out in 2008.
Yeah.
They had their own personality and design.
I agree with you, man. I wish they kind of stick with the same lead actor then. But okay, we're not going to go too much about the movie. You can watch our movie review on Pacific Rim 2. But you know, I think 2019 is going to be a good year for Pacific Rim fans. So let's hope for new Jaeger designs and also a great kick-ass storyline. I think it's going to be quite interesting to see two young kids piloting a Jaeger trying to find their parents. Very interesting story.
Sounds very shonen. Plus giant robots. I'm sold. But I do have some reservations for it. If they do manage to get Guillermo del Toro to supervise them in the story, in the script, and design,
he's not involved.
Oh, that's a shame because if he was there, yeah, for people like me who love the original, we would definitely come back.
Yeah. So you know, that's our video for today. We hope you like the news on the new Gundam Narrative C and also the Pacific Rim news. But more importantly, you know, if you love Riner San design, go check him out on his Twitter page. And again, thank you so much to Riner San for sharing his detailed work with us. For those of you who want to customize your narrative Gundam just like his, you know, pause the video anytime and check it out. As usual, leave a comment down below what you think about his customized work and also the new anime Pacific Rim. Right? Subscribe if you can as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.